Hello, masters. Today, what to do if you're seeing a whole bunch of repeating number patterns. And this still happens to me from time to time, you guys. And there's a good reason this is happening. We are living in a participatory universe. I don't think I have to try very hard to convince you guys that everything around you is part of this giant living being called God or the all or the divine or whatever word you want to pick, right? Hermes Trismegistus called it the all, and I often refer to it that way. But yeah, you're living in a giant organism. It's alive. The whole universe is alive, right? And it's the alive part that sometimes people they don't like fully grasp that because it's just like you've got this free will, you've got this intelligence, you've got this life where you can make decisions and you want to interact with other people on a random basis. And maybe not maybe not random, but in other words, like what I meant was like if somebody comes up to you and starts talking to you, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to talk to them, right? And it's going to be off the cuff. And that's what a lot of this is. So some people get so heavily focused on one specific number pattern. Like for example, I'm seeing 1111 a lot or 111 a lot. I want to know what that is. And there's a meaning for that. I've made videos about that. 222, another example. What does that one mean? But usually, guys, let's just be real here for a sec. When you're getting all of these repeating number patterns, it's all of these repeating number patterns. You're seeing like a shit ton of them. And it could be even like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, or you're seeing 444 and 333 and 222 and 1111 and all these different ones. What I tell people is when you're getting two or more repeating number patterns, don't worry about like trying to interpret the meaning because you'll just chase your tail forever. If you're seeing that many number patterns all at once, it's because of a function, not really a meaning. And the function is you're living in this living being and it's going, hey, nice to see you. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Let's chat. It's acknowledging your existence. And you may have been experiencing lately like sensations of inner peace, oneness, serenity, nirvana, this kind of thing, right? And that's why you're getting these repeating number patterns. The universe is playing with you, it's having that conversation with you. Kind of like I said a couple minutes ago. If you walk up to somebody and start talking to them, what are they going to do? They're going to talk to you, right? So that's what this is. You are interacting with this amazing divine force. So here's what you do if you're getting all of these repeating number patterns, you're in this situation. So simple, guys. Number one, set very clear manifesting goals. And here's what I would do write down 2 to 3 specific goals for your life within the next 1 to 3 years. And you don't need to, and you don't want to make a huge list of things. If you have multiple things, see if you can take like if you're like I've got 10 things. Well, can you take 5 of them and kind of condense them into one thing? Like for example, I want to live my dream life. I mean, that's super generic. I know everybody you're going to say that anyway, but I want to be fulfilled with regard to money and relationships. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm being super ambiguous right now, but see what you can do to keep it under 3 or less, 3 or less, 3 or less. Because again, it's easier for you to manifest when you're not trying to manifest like 50 different things all at once. So write down 2 to 3 specific goals that you want to manifest in your life over the next 1 to 3 years. Really nail that down. Be super clear about that would look like. And I mean, here's something. I just thought of something. If you're confused and you think you have too many of them, well, what you can do is you can journal. Like, I want a relationship, right? You write that. That's one of my goals, but you've got all these specific details. Well, journal 2 or 3 pages about what that's going to look like. There, that's how you make it a clear goal. Or, I want my money situation to be better. Okay, what would that look like? Journal a couple of pages, right? So that's 2 or 3 specific goals. Okay, next, number 2, create a vision board. Visually represent your goals with pictures, affirmations, objects. I have a vision board downstairs. Maybe I should make a video about this in the near future, but I have like an altar kind of thing. And, a lot of it, it's just kind of for fun. Crystals, incense. I put pictures up every day when I do my manifesting routine. I've got a bunch of pictures inside my faith journal. I light a bunch of candles. I put music on. Now, these objects don't cause manifestations. You do. But why have the objects? Why have the vision board? Why set very clear manifesting goals? Why do these things? Well, so that you can focus on and experience yourself as what it is that you want. That's why people do vision boards and do crystals and incense and stuff like that. It's really just window dressing, but the idea is to set a mood, right? Remember what Neville Goddard said: feeling is the secret, right? So that's why you're doing vision boards or crystals or any of those kinds of things. Those things don't really do cause the manifesting. You do, but they're a good way to set the mood. Music, stuff like that. And a vision board, again, really great idea, guys. I do it. I've got all these pictures cut out of things that I want. And I make myself an emotional match to what it would be like if I was experiencing those things. Which brings me to the next point. Number 3, taking action. Get involved in life. Meet people, join clubs, maybe get a part-time job or something. I don't know. If, like, because I work at home, me. So what would I do? I don't know. Go get a part-time job somewhere to meet people. You know what I mean? Because you don't just sit on your couch and hold your hand out and do the energetic work and hope that money is going to materialize in your hand, right? You know that. I don't have to tell you that. You're smart. Right. So go interact with the universe, interact with reality, and you'll find that it's going to coordinate all of these synchronistic events with people, resources, and opportunities when you're out there in the world having interactions with it. So every time you interact with a person or a situation, remember, you're also interacting with the divine, and it's going to bring you things, all kinds of things. When you're going through one of these cycles, again, if you're seeing all these numbers, you guys, this is a really exciting time for you. It's a very potent time for you. Okay, number 4, increase daily spiritual practices. Increase daily spiritual practices. So meditating, lots of meditating. Double down on that, right? Maybe instead of 10 minutes, do 20 minutes, get really serious about doing it properly, which is, it's not a doing. And by the way, if you want resources, I got those too. I've coached over 7,000 spiritual coaching students. This YouTube channel is new, but I do have a lot of experience and I got resources, guys. So there's a playlist on my YouTube channel. I'm going to link down below for you. I'll put the link for it in the description. It's called The Basics of Manifesting. And in there is a video where I teach you how to meditate, right? And how to get the law of attraction to start working also. So meditating, double down on it, meditate twice, learn how to do like walking meditations throughout the day also. So again, I talk about that in my Basics of Manifesting playlist. Free resources. Go check that out. And again, doing some kind of a ceremony like I do after I meditate. I do the heart-brain coherence technique. Again, go to my Basics of Manifesting playlist, link down in the description where I explain what that is. I'll set the mood and I cultivate a lot of gratitude. That's number 5. Dude, if anything else, if you don't know what else to do, Gratitude. Gratitude is your friend. And be grateful for the things that you want to manifest as though you have already received them, because that's really how this works, guys. You technically have received them. So, cultivating lots of gratitude. We are living in a very interesting time, my friends. Physicists left and right are validating the fact that we live in a conscious universe. Lothar Schäfer, Greg Chaitin, Max Tegmark, they're going to let you know that the universe is this higher mind. And they're not kidding. And these are high level, top shelf physicists with multiple PhDs. They're in charge of large university science departments. They've got all these accolades. This isn't just some guy in his basement doing physics. That's who's telling you that the universe is mind, you guys. I'll put an interview with Greg Chaitin and another one with Lothar Schäfer down below for you if you want to see what I'm talking about. Really cool stuff, guys. All right, great video. Thank you for watching.